What's going on, guys? National Master James Canty III here. I go by James Canty, 29 years old here. Well, I turned 29 in July, but 28 years old, and I'm from Detroit, Michigan, and I play chess for Noble. So I started playing chess when I was 8 years old. 21 years ago, I turned 29 in July, and I played with my dad, who taught me. My dad taught me how to play. He beat the crap out of me every single game for the first 2 years. And I finally beat him. One of the greatest days of my life. But he taught me to keep me off the streets of Detroit and give me something to do. So it worked out. Yeah, I started realizing I was getting really good when one time I went to a national championship and I won the under 1250 section, which was a huge thing for me. I went 7-0. But I remember, I could beat my dad, who was like a 1600 player, and I was going back and forth with him. I couldn't beat him consistently, but I could beat him maybe 1 out of 3 games, or 2 out of 5, things like that. So I was getting better. I knew that. And I also was the first board on the team. I went from the last board on the chess team to the first board on the team. So that was a huge thing for me. And honestly, I just love to play, which I still do. It's not like I'm the greatest of all time and things like that. And I'm a very evil player. I'm none of that. Like, I really love the game. I really love the game, and I'm humble about it. So that helped a lot too. But I learned with my dad, and after I learned with dad, I started playing a lot of chess. I was playing in chess clubs. He would drop me off, right? He would drop me off at the chess club, and I would be at the chess club from 8 in the morning to, not 8 in the morning, sorry, 12 noon to 8 p.m. at night. So I would be there all day playing chess with old heads, and that's how I got really, really good over time. And then the internet started coming out. So then I started playing on Yahoo Chess and all these internet sites, and life changed from there. Actually, everyone has about the same reaction when I tell them I'm a pro chess player and streamer, commentator, and I just do chess, and they just kind of look, and they're like chess, like the game? I'm like, yep, exactly. And I just kind of wait, because I know they're gonna ask me a series of questions usually. How does that work? So, chess the game? How long you been playing? Wow, that's cool. You don't look like a chess player. And I get all of that, of course, because I'm have tattoos, military days, and then having I'm just cool. I'm very social. I'm a nice person, things like that, very positive. So they'd be like, what do you do? I'm like, I'm a chess player. And also I lift weights. I like working out. So when I'm working out and stuff, people are like, man, you play football, or you train, you play for a team, or what do you do? You're a trainer, personal trainer, which I was into, for a little bit of time. But you personal trainer? And no, I'm a chess player. I'm training for chess, actually. And they're like, you're training to play chess? That doesn't make sense. How are you training to go sit at a chessboard and move pieces? And it's funny because it's intimidating sometimes when big black dude, tattoos, come sit down to play some chess with you. I've actually heard that, man, you're just an intimidating player. And I'm like, bro, I'm so positive. How I'm always cool. I'm like, I don't, but the aura and everything together intimidates a lot of players, from what I've heard before. But pretty cool, man. Pretty cool stuff. I'm a very aggressive player. I always tell my students there's 3 types of styles, especially when I'm doing lessons. Number 1 is the aggressive tactical player. The person is always looking for sharp positions. You thrive, you love open positions, you love sacking pieces, checkmating people in 10-15 moves, those kind of games. The second one is the positional style, and solid. And that style, I can never imagine myself being like this. I had a friend, and a very cool friend of mine, shout out to him. He was like, I enjoy a position. I remember it like it was yesterday. And I remember my reaction when he said, I was like, what is wrong with you? And he said, I love taking my opponent 50 moves into the game, and he can't move any of his pieces, and blah. And I'm like, no, that's garbage. Why would I want to sit here and I want to crush him in 15 moves and be out of here? Remember, first is aggression and tactical style. Second is solid and positional. Third is like a hybrid who can do all of that and not really, I'm good everywhere. And that's how Bobby was good everywhere. Tao was more good in number 1. He could play 2 and 3, but 1 is where he wanted to be, and that's where I want to be, aggressive like that. So I remember, when you get out of high school and you start figuring out, college, military, what you gonna do there? I'm like, I want to play chess, but you need money, right? You need money, and if you don't have any sponsorships, you have to go work. So I worked, and was trying to figure out things that I liked. I hated jobs and places I just didn't want to be. Not able to play chess, not letting you take off to play chess, things like that. In fact, the only thing I wanted to do the entire time was to play chess. many times, but I couldn't. I didn't, or it wasn't enough money there. I wasn't even prepping. I didn't have enough time. Some of the motivation's not there because you're like, yo, I just got to study it and this and then that. It's just not fun. You know, you're not having the time of the life that you would like to. What really got me back into it was the Millionaire Chess in 2015. I saw this flyer, and this flyer said that, hey, Millionaire Chess, I can win based off of where my rating was. You could win $40,000. And I'm like, yo, what? $40,000? And where did this even come from? So then it just, yo, I'm about to prep for this. And then, you know, I remember I had an Xbox and a TV. I was playing 2K14, but I was playing it like 4 hours a day, 5 hours a day. And then like, and sometimes maybe even more, 5 in the morning, 5 at night. So like 10 hours. And I was like, yo, if I'm going to study, I can't have this. So I sold my Xbox and my TV. It hurt. It hurt, man, it hurt. I remember giving it away, but I had my 2 books and my chessboard, and I just studied. I studied for like 7-8 months, and I went down there and I won 20,000. I didn't win the 40. It was the most expensive move ever. I actually posted a YouTube video on my channel and analyzed that game. It was a $20,000 game because one move cost me $20,000. Where I lost, if I would have won that game or drawn it, then I would have been able to make $20,000 more. I made 20K though, but I was man, most expensive move of my life. Still have nightmares of it. But at the same time, that's where, you know, it really started to pick up. Like, yo, man, that was big money. This is great. You know, let me try to find things. And then I picked up streaming in 2018, because I was working, you know, jobs and sales jobs, and like, bro, I was like, this not working. I don't know where. And I always was, chess was calling, and I was seeing streaming, and seeing people stream and streams like that. I was like, yo, if this is working for them, it can work for me. So I start finding chess all over the internet for like streaming and doing lessons and doing videos and doing this and that. So I got involved in everything, and that actually helped me more, because when you're involved in something more, then I had more time to study, then I had more time to set goals and do this and do that. And now chess is full time for me. Of everything I've created and everything and all opportunities I have, chess is full time. So now I can full time study. I study chess 6 to 8 hours every single day. I don't miss a day. 6 to 8 hours every single day. I'm putting in 40 hours a week on studying chess, but on top of everything else I have to do. But you know, it's it's like buying borrowed time in a way. It's like so hard to find time at the same time. But I'm working very hard to make Grandmaster, and that's what helped me the most, was understanding, yo, I can do this. And I made Twitch partner, and streaming was going great for me. So after that Millionaire Chess thing happened, that's what really sparked it. Then streaming sparked it even more. So once the stream happened, I started getting these opportunities. I realized, yo, it's game time. I can now, it's now or never. Like, I can hit GM now, and I'm going to go hit this now because of these new opportunities. So now we on the way. Man, shoot, honestly, everything. First off, the publicity on there. I mean, first off, you got to know Noble verified on everything. Anybody verified on everything is legit. Straight up, you got the check mark on everything. Everybody wants the check mark, but everybody don't get the check mark. So, you know, Noble has that, lets them know you 100% legit. Number 2, the publicity, the family aspect of it. It's real cool. I got a lot of perks when it comes to like the Twitch side of things. I got front page of Twitch. That's not because I'm just a great streamer, because I am, but at the same time, I got, you know, the Noble plug was like, yo, this is what we do. Yeah, when, you know, book your slot kind of thing. And I was on the front page of Twitch playing chess. That's nuts. Never even imagined that. That's pretty good there too as well. How the tournaments, and even the team is good. It's not like, you know, a garbage team. Like, you could be on any team. Hey, if NBA wanted to sign me, the worst team, right? Hey, I'll be on it. You're getting paid, and it's like, it's an NBA team, right? But Noble's not like that. Actually, Noble competes in like number 3 Rocket League team for South America or something like that. I remember, but it was we was top ranked in a lot of areas. I was like, oh, that's sweet. That's pretty good, man. Like, the stats was good. Also, I already knew this too about Noble, that Ninja was with us, you know, back in the day. Like, even thinking about that, right? You know, that's just amazing. Just the lineup's nice, and publicity, all that other good stuff, man. Family aspect is cool name, cool logo, cool gear, right? I got some Logitech gear in front of me, courtesy of Noble. So it's fire, man. It's fire. I love it. I love it, man. I love being part of the team and what we about to do and blow up. Well, for me, biggest goals outside of or past GM is one of the things is like being an inspiration to just black kids from Detroit or black kids anywhere, honestly, because that play chess. Like one of my biggest goals is to be not only the next black grandmaster but the greatest of all time when it comes to black chess players. I want to be that. It would be great to be said that, and of course, as humble as I can be, I do want to be the greatest black chess player of all time and have the highest rating to prove that. So that's why one of the biggest things I want to do is after you hit GM, cool, you hit it, you made it to the land. But what's above that is there's super GMs that imagine being 2,700 FIDE, 200 points above the record, above the minimum title you need to be GM. He's 200 points above it. He went over and beyond. That's where I'm trying to be. One of the first black 2,700 FIDE rated. That's huge. And also, just giving back and letting everybody see you can do this. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do something, right? We hear that from the Pursuit of Happiness, Will Smith stuff. Like, don't ever someone tell you you can't do it because, no, if you want to make GM, now of course there's factors involved, like you can be 50 years old and be like, yo, I want to be GM. Okay, well you can be, but this is the work that is involved, and then fit that into where you can, and then you can make GM, but you have to know what is the steps in front of it to do that.